Animal Kingdom. Alright guys, so we are in the park. And quick note. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Quick note, we had a fast pass thing that was like, we had something screwed up the last time we were at a park, and we wrote to, Lori made a complaint and we got like a extra fast pass. So that, at least at this current time, depending when you watch this, you cannot use them on any of like the newer rides. So nothing in Pandora here at Animal Kingdom, not on the Frozen ride in Epcot, and not on any of the rides in Toy Story Land. So keep that in mind. Another news, straight up, tree life. We got these cotton top tamarind. It's a cool guy. He's got a itchy butt. Hi Timon, how's it going? Alright guys, so we are starting our day off by going into the World Pandora, which is the new area in Animal Kingdom. It's based off the movie Avatar. If you haven't seen that, you should watch it. It's a great movie. It's like the most highest grossing movie of all time or something like that. So, here's some stuff as we're walking across the bridge. You can already see, you notice a stark difference between this land and every other land in like all of Disney. So this land is a response to the Harry Potter lands over in Universal. That's why this land is much more hyper-realistic and trying to immerse you in that environment, as opposed to every other land, which is basically just a walkway to a ride. Like you can already see, like all this stuff. This is more like Jurassic Park area than any other kind of a Disneyland around here.
Oh God! Oh God!
So, yeah, interesting, huh? Check out all these plants and stuff. So a lot of this is stuff they made mixed in with real plants. There's the floating mountains.
Ride or you guys
and a lot of stuff like this, where everything is totally themed and totally changed from the classic kind of Disney kind of fantasy, old school kind of stuff, is very much what the Star Wars land, which is scheduled to open in fall of this year, will be like. So it's a new kind of take for a Disney area. I mean, this is even more themed than like the Toy Story Land, which reminded me a lot of like a lot of stuff over in California. So anyway, it's pretty cool so far. We got a long time to wait, so I'll try to show you guys as much as I can. So this is like the longest line ever, and I'm going to show you it. I'm going to try to make like a time lapse running by all these people, but I'm going to get something to eat while they wait in line. You can see them standing right here, and I'll show you them. So.
Meu Deus do céu.
Ah, no, menos, sí, la llevé el lunes a pasarse el
But like coming down here, I didn't think I was gonna like it.
Once I'm done, I'll do whatever.
Depending on the
And that's the end of the line to wait in the line. Ridiculous. There's one of the giant robots from the movie. Yeah. I mean, Disney's never done anything like this, where they've done some kind of moss work, any kind of rusting. So, yeah, this looks like a total answer to Harry Potter world. Some pretty awesome theming around here, with some kind of a grill grate hanging down. That's made out of a trash can, though. That's kind of cool. And over here, there's a bunch of dog tags, probably have Imagineers who helped make this land. There's all kinds of junk hanging up there. It's pretty sweet. This is pretty cool.
And the money.
The whole experience. Wow, the door actually shuts.
Taking it down on that. That's not exactly anything. Three D's of dodgeball.
Oh, like when you need. Go here,
Pretty interesting is rebar that they're using rope. I noticed that over there where I grabbed a piece. Here's this big fucking tunnel thing that we're walking through. Cool.
Work together, working out, right? Well, it's because we have a common enemy, right? If we didn't have it, we'd have to get each other. The common enemy is Bob. Who's that? What are you doing? At least that's stuff.
Just to make sure that I take care of myself, because I can't control what any of the other guys do.
I'm gonna play the game and I'm gonna smack talk and I'm gonna try to get over his head. But the smack talking is just to see if I can affect minds.
Bowling for meals. This is how it works. You're gonna have
Unobtainium. They changed it. Really hard to obtain.
But how does it not make it work? They just have to
Increased wait time. I feel like we've already been dealing with that.
Whoa, dude, they just spread out.
Highly active.
That's dope.
Like a sea urchin.
Well, no, it's like a glob or something. I've seen this. It's like some kind of metal.
Ew, it looks like it's...
Represent the number of live.
No, that is not a screen. That's some kind of animation.
Yes. When they sense danger, they smell, and on top of that, they actually soar. It's a part of the defense mechanism. So you gotta breathe that out, chomp down to get it to be a nice little cut to the
Okay.
Oh, good afternoon.
Okay, Dr. Stevens, they're ready.
Someone get him.
See me?
Get him 14. Come on 14. Okay.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're gonna have a chance to undertake an amazing now.
I am matched with a woman!
I'm not matched yet.
Caroline, you need to stay on your mistake.
What do you mean? They all have
All right. You've all been matched with Avatar.
Steven Tyler.
You're a boy.
Alright guys, so we're finally out of that fucking line. We were in it for like over 4 hours. It was crazy. The line is cool. There's a lot of stuff to look at. I think it's probably the most themed line of all of Disney World. It is very much like a queue line for Universal, like a Harry Potter line, or it reminded me, some parts were like E.T., some parts were like why don't we just go get on the ride that we said we're going to get on? Because it's a roller coaster. We're going to ride Expedition Everest. We need to get on it because it's going to rain and it's going to shut down. Please just follow me.
Okay, well, I need my purse on my back.
Anyway, so that ride is very cool. The queue line was like, some parts were like E.T. with like all kinds of huge trees in it. Other parts were like, I can't think of it, but there's all kinds of trees and vines and broken up buildings. It's like, the idea of it is that there's a company that was here and they built all kinds of buildings and stuff, and now they've left, and the vegetation and stuff of the planet of Pandora is reclaiming the building. So there's all kinds of broken up places that are covered in vines and all that stuff, and you guys got to check all that out. But the ride itself, it's the same kind of ride thing as Soarin', but you each have your own kind of vehicle, and the effects are really cool. There's like air flying on you the whole time. You can actually feel like, the idea is that you're flying on a Banshee and there's airbags in your bike thing where it feels like it's breathing and stuff. It was pretty cool. Very cool ride. Don't wait 4 hours for it. Just maybe like the first time if you have to, but I would never wait 4 hours for that ride again. Next up, Expedition Everest. Yeah. I've never been in this room. Old ass computer. No, what did you say? The front of the car. Right. Welcome to the airport. This is luggage scale. Some more theming that I've never seen, because I've never been to Fast Pass. Medical boxes, pretty cool. Oh yeah, and there's a hell of a storm happening.
He's got
really important in your backpack.
He does all his camera equipment.
No, I don't. My camera's right here. Alright guys, after Everest, we had to throw on our ponchos. We got hit with a bunch of rain. Storm came rolling through Orlando, but now we are in line for the Navi River Journey. Another ride over here in the land of Pandora. Alright guys, that will do it for us from Animal Kingdom, but we got one more stop. Our last stop of the evening, we are in Disney Springs eating at Paradiso 37. It's kind of like a Tex-Mex kind of restaurant, so hopefully it's good. So I got the South Carolina barbecue ribs with some mashed potatoes and gravy and some green beans. Looks pretty good. All right, guys, the ribs were good. The sauce was like slightly spicy, but not too much. They were super tender, like super tender. So they were great. All our food there was awesome. We've had a better experience this trip when we make reservations instead of and go somewhere to eat instead of trying to eat inside of a park. Just the food in a park is not as good as the food elsewhere, whether it's at a resort or in Disney Springs. Tomorrow we're eating at another restaurant off property because we've had a great experience so far. And I mean, you're going to pay generally the same amount. It's expensive, everything in a theme park is, but you're going to pay generally the same amount. You might as well have a really good meal. And so far, every time we went off property, well, we're on property still, but we went out of a park and eaten. It's just been a much better experience. The food's better, our service is better, the crowds aren't like a theme park crowd. It was just all around just better. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the night. Thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss us. We got one more day of parks tomorrow. Then we're flying home. It's gonna be right back into haunted house stuff. Stay tuned and we'll be right back at it. I had a lot of stuff to show you, a lot of stuff to keep working, and another haunt in a month. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm just still tuning out, and you stay scary.